The opinions expressed in the following program are not necessarily those of Eastlink Community TV, its sponsors, or partners.
Hello everyone, I'm Chris. My friends call me RT, and this is RT Cooks It. Today we're doing turkey burgers with a side of udon noodle stir fry. We'll get into it. You'll see how it all comes together. Stick around. Okay, it's turkey burgers and stir fries today. I have some ground turkey I picked up. I wandered around the grocery store today. I didn't know what I wanted to make for dinner. And I found some ground turkey, and then I wandered around a little bit more and I found some stovetop stuffing. I thought, geez, this might be good in here. We're gonna put this in. We'll use this as the binder. Add a couple eggs. I have a little bit of celery cut up. And we'll just squish this down a little bit. Squish this down a little bit, get that dumped in, set this back. 2 eggs, we're gonna add a couple eggs as a binder. Get those 2 eggs in the bowl. 1 and 2. So, like I said, I was strolling around the grocery store trying to figure out what I wanted for dinner. The ground turkey inspired me to do a turkey burger. And then I couldn't decide what I wanted for a side. So I looked at the French fries, I looked at the potatoes, I looked at salads, I looked at all kinds of different options. And what I settled on in the end was an udon noodle stir fry. I found some udon noodles in the grocery store. From that, the pre-packaged udon noodles are gonna work great. A little bit of celery in here, couple eggs, celery, stovetop stuffing. We'll go ahead and dig our hands right in and get this mixed up. And what we're going to need to do is mix this up and give the stovetop and the breadcrumbs a few minutes to absorb some of that moisture so we can check the firmness here. It feels pretty good right now. Once the breadcrumbs absorb some of this egg and some of the turkey moisture, it should be ready. I have a little bit of provolone cheese I'm going to put on top. I found some bacon cheddar, kind of a Kaiser bun. I mean, how can that be wrong? How can you go wrong with bacon and cheddar already on the bun? Give our hands a nice wash here. So like I say, we're going to give that mixture there a few minutes to mingle together. We'll get this set off to the side, get our cloth out back, get everything cleaned up. I'm just going to give this a wipe in case any of that turkey juice sort of spilled over while I was mixing. Give the cutting board a good wipe. And then we're going to go ahead and get everything up front here, and I'll start prepping for the finished turkey burger. We have a tomato we want to slice up. We have some lettuce to clean up, and cheese. Ground turkey's set up a little bit. What I'm going to do now is add a little bit of fat to it. You need to have a little bit of fat in there. I mean, if you happen to have some bacon and bacon fat, that's a great thing to add. Today I just have some olive oil. Get a little bit of olive oil in there. Give this a nice mix. One more time. We'll mix this around, get this all mingling. Oh, it's firming up already. It's in great shape. Just keep putting it around, and the flavor is all going to come from that packaged stuffing, which is going to be delicious. And then the celery is going to give you a little bit of crunch. And once we're done with all that, we're going to add a nice cranberry mayo and tomato and lettuce to the sandwich. It's going to be delicious, and of course on that bacon cheddar bun. I'm going to get that. Give my hands a good scrub. That is raw turkey. Not, you don't want that spreading around. So I'm going to go ahead and get this in the fridge. We'll put that in there for about 15 or 20 minutes. We'll let the celery, the stovetop stuffing, and the ground turkey kind of get to know each other in there and mingle around and start to firm up and get ready to make some patties. We're gonna get set up now. I have some peppers from earlier in the week, and I have one brand new red pepper. I'll give that a little wash. And you got to remember, it's important to always rinse off your vegetables when they come from the store. You don't know whose hands were on them. Not that anybody's doing anything intentional. It's just they're just in there moving things around, rearranging, going in and touching all the peppers to see what kind of shape they're in. We're going to go ahead and set up for that stir fry. And what's important with a stir fry is we're going to run it in the wok. And the wok is going to be really hot. And we need to be ready with everything to go in, because as soon as it's ready for the next step, you have to be ready. You can't be cutting stuff up while the wok is running. You want to make sure you're 100% ready to just put it in. So we're just going to make them about the same size as our noodles. And here these are just some packaged noodles I found on in the cooler at the grocery store, and we're going to make our peppers about the same size as our noodles. And I have 3 packs of noodles. I'm going to have about the same amount of peppers and onions as I do noodles, and it should make for a nice dish. We'll get these peppers cut up. Like I say, nice. Take your time. The way I like to cut these peppers, I go around the outside and just come in, and you leave a lot of that skin behind, all that extras, all those bits and pieces. Great for nachos, great for a salad. Don't waste any of it. Some more peppers. And I might not use all these peppers in the stir fry. I'm going to cut them up. I can use them in a wrap. I can put them back in the fridge, use them tomorrow. I just want to make sure I have enough. I don't want to run short while I'm getting set up for the stir fry. We'll get right into the onion here. So the onions, I always like to cut off the bottom, or the top, sorry, that's actually the top. This is the root, through the root. And the way we're going to cut these onions, we're going to just peel off the skin. And this is going to be like a sliced onion, not so much of a dice. So I'm going to go ahead and take the root off as well. And then we're just going to go ahead and slice these up. And again, about the same size as those udon noodles, so it all mingles in together nicely. I'm going to say that's going to be enough. Half an onion should do us. That's it. We're ready for the stir fry. We have the ground turkey in the fridge that has the stovetop stuffing, has some egg in there, a bit of celery. We're going to get ready to form up those patties. We're going to get all of the add-ons for the turkey burger ready to go. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
At Hickman Automotive Group, we believe that family drives everything. Whether you're heading out on a family road trip or just running errands around town, we have quality vehicles you can rely on from any of our 9 dealerships across Newfoundland and Labrador.
Welcome back. It's turkey burgers and udon noodle stir fry for dinner. Like I said, I didn't feel like French fries or wedges or a salad. I really wanted to have a stir fry, so I'm going to have a turkey burger with a stir fry on the side. It'll be the perfect complement. I have a bit of water bubbling and steaming back here, simmering. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and take these packaged udon noodles. I'm going to put them right in and just let them loosen up. We'll give them a minute to break apart a little bit and soften up and warm up. They're already cooked. They're already ready to go. You don't really need to do much with them other than warm them up so they fall apart. They're stuck together in the package a bit. It's no big deal. Take this noodles, shake them off a little bit. Get them in the bowl. And now we're ready. Put in a little bit of sesame oil in here, so when we throw this in the when we throw this in the wok, we're going to get a nice little fry instantly. We want them to brown up a little bit, and you want them to crisp up, because that's all part of the taste and texture that's going to happen here today. Stir that around. Those are ready. We'll get those down, right down by the stir fry. Everything's ready here. We're set up. I'm going to just do one more thing. so I don't forget anything. I need something to stir it around to make it a stir fry. You got to stir it, so there's something to stir it. Completely set up. We're actually going to get these potato buns and this tomato off to the side. I'm going to grab my grill, get my grill on the cooktop. We'll turn these 2 burners on. We'll let that start to warm up, and I'll go ahead and grab the ground turkey, packaged stuffing, egg, and celery. They've been in there mingling, getting to know each other. I think they're perfectly ready right now. I'm going to go ahead and make 4 burgers. There's 4 coming over for dinner today. All right, we'll get those turkey burger patties on the grill. It's warmed up and ready to go. Yeah, we got a low temperature. It'll be perfect. I think 275 maybe we're sitting. So I make the patties. The question is, how big do you make the patties? There's the answer. That size right there is how big you make the patties. So we're going to say the patties are going to be this big. We'll go a little bit bigger. Not a lot of shrinkage in the turkey, ground turkey. So we'll get about a comfortable handful like this and squat it down. Looks about the right size to me. There's 1. There's 2. Just like the pizzas I make, just like everything else I make, it doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be tasty. There's 2. We're going to do 4. 4 today. We have 4 for dinner, so we'll make 4. If there's any left over, I'll probably throw it in the freezer and dig it out another time. This could be turned into a turkey ball and have some pasta or some of that pizza sauce with it on a bun, and make a turkey, ground turkey meatball sandwich. Get that on. It's sizzling nicely. Sounds perfect. I'll just give my hands a nice wash now. And we're going to get right into making a little bit of cranberry marrow. I'm going to go ahead and put that turkey back in the fridge until later when we got time to put it away. Scrub those hands. That turkey, that good raw turkey, you want to make sure you get that cleaned up. Dry off our hands. They're coming along nice. The thing about the turkey burgers is I like to cook them low and on a lower temperature and let them cook slowly. I don't want to dry them out, and I definitely don't want to overcook them, and I don't want to undercook them. What I'll do for ground turkey burgers is I will use a thermometer. As it gets closer and I flip it over, I'll start using a thermometer. I want to get it right to the temperature I like, the safe cooking temperature, and I don't want to go over because I'll dry it out, and I don't want to be under. We're going to go ahead and get right into this cranberry mayo. So we have a bit of cranberry sauce and a bit of mayonnaise. And this is going to make a great topping for the burgers. So we have some delicious Newfoundland tradition purity cranberry sauce. And it's nice. It's got a little bit chunk still to it. It's wonderful sauce. The flavor, oh, it's perfect. Look, there we go. Coming together nicely. Give it a stir. That is perfect. So we're going to, for our burgers, it's going to be cranberry mayo, lettuce, tomato, those wonderful bacon cheddar buns, which we're going to get them split open and toasted. And then we're going to get into the stir fry. So don't go anywhere. We're going to come back and put this all together and make a wonderful dinner out of it. See you shortly. All right, welcome back. Turkey burgers, udon noodle stir fry. I've given the turkey burgers one flip already. I'm going to have a little look and see how they're looking on the other side. They're ready for another flip. I'm going to flip these 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 times, whatever it takes to get them cooked. One of the things I talked about is a thermometer. So I just have an instant read thermometer. I know they're not quite ready yet, but we're just going to go ahead and take a look and see where they're at. So from that, I can tell we're probably another 5 minutes away from those being ready. And we'll get that wiped off and put back away. I'm going to go ahead and get my wok on, let it start warming up. I have it on as high as it'll go. This should be a little bit of really quick action here. I'll get my knife for cutting bread. We'll just get right into these buns. Oh, bit of a mess there on the counter, that's all right. We'll give these buns a slice. And I have the broiler turned on. I'm just going to warm the buns up. I mean, I'm looking for a light toast on the bun, which will just help everything stay together and help it withstand that bit of mayonnaise that we're going to put on it. And it'll give it a nice little taste as well, of course. This has got to be good for some. I'm not sure. I can definitely say I won't be throwing that away. I'm going to try and figure out where it's going. I don't know yet. The tomato now, we just want to cut the tomato nice full slices. And I got another tomato to cut up. But we'll start here with this one. So there's our couple chunks of tomato we're going to go ahead and put on that burger. It's not going to be a small burger, that's for sure. We can see they're shrinking up a little bit now. They're getting prepared, getting ready. Set this back. I'll put these in the oven. See how we're doing here? We're not ready. We'll let that temperature come up quite a bit yet. We're just going to set these in. They're only going to be in there
At
for
Hickman Automotive Group, we believe that
30
family drives
seconds,
everything.
maybe a minute. Just
Whether
long
you're heading
enough
out on a
to
family
make
road
sure they
trip
get a nice
or just
little
running
toast on.
errands around town,
We have
have
some
quality
provolone
vehicles you can
cheese.
rely on from
We
any
have
of
the
our 9
cranberry
dealerships
mayo.
across
We're going to go ahead and get a little bit of
Labrador.
lettuce. Make sure we're totally prepared for our turkey burgers. And I've spun it out already, cleaned up some iceberg lettuce, spun it out. I'm going to go ahead and grab that other tomato now. I do have another tomato. Check our temperature here. Coming together, getting close, getting close. We're almost browned up down there. By the time I give this a wash, we're going to be ready to get those buns out. Give that a quick little wash. Clean it up. Get that tomato out here. Get our buns out. They're toasted. They're ready to go. Perfect. Nicely browned. Ready for the show. All right. Stir fry. Turkey burgers. One more little turn here. See how they're doing? Looking perfect. And what I'm going to do at the end, before I plate these turkey burgers, is I'm going to go ahead, one last flip, quickly put the provolone cheese on. That'll help it melt. Turkey burgers are coming along. The wok is up to temperature. We'll go ahead. We got some of that sesame oil. Just put a bit of that sesame oil in. A little bit of smoke. That's perfect. Get those vegetables in. Get those onions in. Everything's fast now. Like I said, we got to stay close to this. We know our turkey burgers, we have a few minutes to spare, so we're going to get these smoking and stirring, coming together nicely. We want it to have a fast, really fast fry because it's going to keep a bit of that bite and a bit of that crunch in the actual vegetables. So we'll just give them perfect. They're there, rested now for a minute. Let them cook. I'm just going to go ahead and check that temperature, see how we're doing. I have a moment to spare. And we are at temperature with our turkey burgers. The turkey burgers are ready to go. I'm going to give them one last flip once we get here. This is perfect. Vegetables are softening up just the right amount. You can see they're browning up a little bit. I'll give them another minute to mingle. I'm going to go ahead and flip all those turkey burgers and put that bit of cheese on top. And that'll help the top melt down. We'll let them sit there. 4 pieces of cheese. Watch that stir fry. Oop, ripped it apart. That's all right. Watch that stir fry. See how we're doing. Bit of that provolone cheese. And if it doesn't melt completely, it's okay. It's going to taste delicious. It's a nice cheese. Oh yeah, here we go. This is perfect. From here, we're going to go ahead with those noodles. We're ready to get those noodles in. The vegetables are cooked right through now. We'll get those noodles in, get this mixed up, and then we want to give the noodles a bit of time to brown up as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get those noodles down to the bottom, get this all stirred up, and I'll put a little bit, oh yeah, no, this is perfect. Give that a bit of time to brown up. Of course, when you put all those noodles in, it loses a bit of temperature, but it's going to come back fast. We'll give that a moment. We'll go ahead and get our buns set up. We have our toasted buns, and we'll go ahead and get a bun set up and ready to accept one of these great turkey burgers. I'm going to shut turkey burgers off now because they are cooked. So what we want to do is, I like mayo top and bottom, so I go with some cranberry mayo on the bottom. I go with a little bit of cranberry mayo on top. You can hear the stir fry. It's going. Hear it sizzling and jumping. Wonderful. Getting close now. I'm going to go ahead and add some sauce. So I got that sesame, just sesame salad dressing, some of that in there. Mix that around, get that to stick to the noodles, get that to stick to everything. Oh, it's looking good, sounding good, smelling good. We're doing well. This is really coming together. Little more dressing. A bit of that garlic. This is a garlic chili hot sauce. We'll get maybe 1.5 scoops in there. It'll make for a nice little bite when we go to eat this noodles. Stir those noodles around. Oh, it's coming together nicely. And again, we're going to leave that sizzle and cook. Spread it out a little bit, get it on the edges. Let it get crunchy. Bit of those last of my sesame seeds, just white and black sesame seeds. Get those in. Get this stirred up again. Perfect looking. This is going to be a delicious stir fry, I'm telling you. The noodles are cooking nicely. The peppers are crunchy. The onions are going to still have some crunch to them. We'll let that settle for a minute. We're back over here to our turkey burger, and I have a bit of lettuce here. So we'll take some lettuce. I like to put a bit of lettuce on the bottom, over top of that bit of mayo. Take a slice of tomato right on top. We'll go ahead and get one of these turkey. You can see it's starting to melt in now. You can see it's all softened up and started to curve around the shape of the turkey burger. So we have a turkey burger just about ready, a stir fry that's very close to ready. Oh, this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect, coming together nicely. Burger's just about ready. We have all our fixins. We'll go ahead and put that together. A bit of a monster burger today. It's going to be delicious. Oh, you can just smell the flavor. You could see the flavor. This is going to be so good today. We'll get that turned off. I'll take the stir fry. I'm going to go ahead and put it right into this bowl. Try and get it off the heat. Stop the cooking process because it's ready. And what will happen is we'll actually end up overcooking the peppers, and the peppers are going to turn soft, and we want to make sure we don't do that. So we have our stir fry. We have our onions to finish it off. What we want to do is take a bit of this stir fry, get that right on the plate. Some onions, some peppers, good variety, a little bit of everything. It's going to be hot. It's going to take a minute here to cool down, so we'll just let it sit, let it sit there and cool off a little bit. We got some of those green onions, and I think a little bit of this stuff that fell off the buns will tie the turkey burger right into the stir fry nicely. Now the turkey burger is a bit of a monster. Like I say, we'll go ahead and cut this right in half. I find it's the easiest way to eat it. You can see the cranberry mayo coming out. You can see we have a heck of a sandwich on the go here now. Having a hard time holding together. Give my hands a little wash and a little wipe. Pull this right up here on the bowl, on the counter, and we're going to have a little taste. This is the kind of turkey burger, once you pick it up, you probably shouldn't put it down. You should just go ahead and continue eating it. I'm going to have some of the stir fry first. We'll see how the flavor is. Make sure we get a little bit of the those breadcrumbs, a little bit of the noodles, just a touch of everything. Cool it off a little bit because it is warm. The sauce is nice. That little bit of spice from the chili garlic and the chew from those udon noodles are absolutely delicious. We'll see what we can do about getting into this turkey burger now. Here you can see some celery in there, the tomato, bit of lettuce on the bottom. We'll give it a try and see how it's turned out. What it is, it's a delicious, messy burger. And it turned out great. Happy with this meal. Happy to have experimented a little bit and had a little bit of fun. Catch me on all your favorite social medias. Just search RT Cooks It and you should find me. Come back for more cooking adventures right here on RT Cooks It, only on Eastlink Community